Yo, it's your boy Deezy, man. You already know it's not about the setback, it's about the get back. I want to appreciate everyone that's became a member, that subscribed to the channel, and that watches the channel. I appreciate y'all. If you haven't already, hit that notification bell. Hit that notification bell so you can be notified every time we go live. I appreciate all of y'all that rock with me, and I hope y'all continue to rock with me. What's popping, man? You know, I appreciate all y'all facts. We're going to talk about a few things today. We're going to have open discussion. And we're going to talk about a few different things. We know them people escaped from the jail in New Orleans over a month ago. Two of them haven't been caught yet. And they ain't talking about this, right? They ain't saying nothing about the people that escaped because they're embarrassed that their system failed. They put it out there to the world, right? When they wanted everybody to know what happened. They caught some of the jokers, but it's a lot of them, that got grabbed, but two of them, they still running. Like, why aren't they talking about the people that are still out there? Why did it get so quiet about that, right? They didn't outsmarted the U.S. Marshals. Straight up. The bull was getting on live, making videos. They knew where he was at one point because somebody dropped a dime on him. But he got low on him. And nobody heard nothing from the other guy. Not one thing. Dude got out, and I think he was locked up for second-degree murder. Ain't nobody heard nothing, man. Why isn't the news talking about this, man? Why? They know their prison system over there is messed up. They know it ain't right over there. So they ain't highlighting nothing about that. We don't hear nobody saying nothing. It's just like they let that go. They like, we'll catch him when we catch him. I ain't know it worked like that, But this is when they wrong, right? When they know that they wrong, they not highlighting that shit. But if it was something about a Diddy case, we would hear it all the time. That right there, it's real fishy, man. And I had to say something about that because we ain't heard nothing, man. This was heavy. If you haven't already hit the like button, smash the like button too. And hit that subscribe button and share this video. That was a major issue, man. Facts. Big facts. But they ain't saying nothing about that. Straight up. I think they definitely somewhere high and good for them not to know anything. They somewhere high and real good. Fat Joe spoke out. Fat Joe said, I've been tested the last few years. I've lost my big brother, my father, my mother, and now I'm fighting against these disgusting lies. But please know, I will not break and I will never back down. I've had individuals in my circle take my love and kindness for weakness. But how many times must we forgive them? I've had people steal from me, grow jealous, lie on me. Through it all, me and my family are the ones stuck dealing with the consequences of their bad decisions. Now, we all know that it's always going to be somebody that's around you why you have an issue. Straight up. It's never going to be nobody that you don't know. It's always going to be somebody that you embrace. And what I see is people that you might give an opportunity to, and something don't work out, and they turn around and, you know, they want to destroy your character. They want to make sure that people have the worst visual of you so that they can feel like they're feeling better because they destroyed you. Now, I don't know if Fat Joe is guilty of what this guy is saying or innocent. But I do know that the timing, you know, dude was getting sued, and then he turned around, and the allegations that he bring forth are outrageous. Next level. And, you know, Fat Joe said he going to war. And I really feel if you didn't do something like this, you don't settle nothing. Under no circumstances, you don't settle out of court for nothing like this. This how you gotta go all the way. And Fat Joe, you know, said he going all the way, and I believe it. You know what I mean? It seems like somebody was upset because they got fired. This is what Fat Joe say. The boy got fired and got mad. He probably was stealing. You know how it go. You got people around you, they feel you got a lot. They take a little bit and think, man, it was only a little bit. Nothing major, right? Dude probably was stealing, and he got upset because he got fired and he was getting sued. Now, Fat Joe got to go to war and, you know, protect his image, but it's already destroyed. Somebody making accusations against you like that, it messes up your image, man. Straight up. It messes up your image. For real, for real. When somebody make them accusations. And, you know, I don't think that stain is going to go away that easy, but he got to fight it. Straight up. I don't think that stain goes away that easy. But this is what I say on some real stuff. This is why you can't help everybody. Straight up. You can't help everybody because when you are in position and you try to help people, once you tell them no and you mean it, they got animosity against you. They feeling some type of way because you told them no. So saying that right there, it's like, do you really help or do you really let people figure it out for themselves? Because, you know, when somebody is in position, everybody will say you selfish if you don't do certain things. You a selfish individual and you should be helping your people. But it's always your people that flip the script on you. It's always somebody that You tried to help, but don't nobody want to go back to what you did for a person, right? It's always what you didn't do. Don't nobody care about what you did. And I mean that for real. Anybody that you do something to, that you do something for, they don't care about nothing but what you not doing. So you could have bought them a new house, bought them a new car, gave them opportunity. That shit don't mean nothing once you don't do something they ask you to do. It's all about that moment. So is it really worth extending a hand when you always know that it's a possibility that they can bite the hand that fed them at one point, because you might not be feeding them currently? If you haven't already subscribed to the channel, hit that subscribe button, man. Hit that like button and share this video. I'm like, where y'all at with that with me, man? You extend your hand to a person. You try to be real, as the people would say. You try to be real, straight up. Too much. You try to be real now and extend your hand to people, and they turn around when they don't get their way and they want to bite it. And they want to make sure that they crush it, so you can know that they feel some type of way. And experience is the best teacher, man. And I've learned a lot of experiences along the way. I ain't gonna lie. I've learned a lot of experiences, man. And at this point in my life, I gotta be real. I don't care what people say about who I should do stuff for and who I should look out for, because I got to worry about protecting my peace. I remember the days when I was real generous, and, you know, I would be there and I would do things, and, you know, I want to extend the hand. But I also remember the days that people said, I don't care what you talking about, right? I also remember the days when people was like, I don't care what you talking about. It is what it is. I don't care that you did this for me before. I'm talking about now. It is so crazy, right? That the people that you do things for, when they upset at you, they really feel like you supposed to suffer consequences. That's the crazy thing that gets me about people. They feel like when they're upset about something with you, that you supposed to suffer consequences, like you didn't allow these people to be around you. See, I gotta be real, man. Everybody, and I mean everybody, each and every individual, you should feel like it's a privilege to be in your presence. I don't care how much money you got. I don't care how successful you are. You should feel like it's a privilege for anyone to be in your presence. When you don't be mindful and keep that in mind, right? It's always going to be somebody that takes you for granted because they can. You allowed them to be in your presence. If you haven't already subscribed to the channel, man, hit that subscribe button, smash the like button, share this live. It's always going to be somebody that you embrace that feels like they're supposed to be around you. They're supposed to get your attention. They're supposed to be able to gain from you. And when they can't, oh man, you the worst person that ever existed. And they really feel like you should suffer consequences. Now, if you haven't experienced these things, right, you won't understand where I'm coming from, right? If you've been the person on the other side of the table where you always wanted to surround yourself around somebody and you felt like other people were obligated because they grinded hard and they were supposed to do this for you, that for you, then you won't understand where I'm coming from. Straight up. Only the people that has experienced those type of people understand where I'm coming from. See, my experiences personally let me see that people will tell you they love you. Yo, I love you. Right? But when they get upset, they show you how they really feel. They'll tell you, oh, I love you. I care. But when they get mad, they want to go all out to let you know. And they want you to suffer consequences. This is the thing that I had to learn from experience from the people that's closest to me. I said, hold up. I bent over backwards. I put work in. I took penitentiary chances. And you think I should suffer consequences because you mad? Huh? Hold up. And I really feel like people that show you that one time, they shouldn't get another opportunity, because the next chance that you give them might be fatal for you. And I'm just being real. Fat Joe been around this bull 16 years, right? And I'm sure he gave him plenty of chances now. I'm sure now he gave him plenty of chances by looking out for the bull, right? I'm sure. But then turn around. Whatever happened, you want to go all the way in. You got to be mindful who you allow in your presence, man. And I'm just keeping it a bean. Everybody ain't who they say they are. And I'm talking about friends, family, any human. Be mindful, man. That shit don't come from people you don't know. And I'm going to just keep it real. It don't never come from people you don't know. It's always somebody that you embrace. Somebody that claims they rock with you. Somebody that claims that they your brother, your sister, your mother, your father, your uncle. Yeah. My homie. That's where it always come from, man. But you want to give people opportunity, you know, to build a relationship with you, right? Is giving somebody opportunity to build a relationship with you more important than your peace? Or is your peace more important? You know, See, I understand, right, what bothers me. You know what I'm saying? And I understand that. But everybody don't understand what bothers them. So when you don't understand what bothers you, you got to learn it along the way. And people get involved with other people, right? And don't know how to cut ties. You got to know how to cut ties with people instantly. And I'm just being real. You got to know how to cut ties with people instantly, no matter who it is. You got to have that energy where you can say, I'm done. So what? Don't allow people to play on you, right? And say, oh, man, you going to do me like this? Because I'm going to tell you, right? People will do that, right? And understand that the relationship is rocky. And they'll start plotting on destroying you when the separation comes. Straight up. This is why it's important to be silent. Everybody don't understand that. It's real important to know how to be silent. Nah. You ain't always got to say something to express yourself. I'm just being real. You don't always got to say something to express yourself. And this is how I see it, man. See, Fat Joe and the Bull, they was running tough, hard body. I'm sure they was doing a lot of things together. He might know a lot of secrets about Fat Joe. But should I bring you around me? This is where I'm at with this, right? Y'all know I just like to keep it real, right? Should I bring you around me for the opportunity to be able to go at me when you want to? Huh? Like, I'm just, like, let's be real. Should I do that? I don't think anyone should do that. Somebody give you that sign, right? Somebody giving you that sign and let you know, yo, they showing you something funny, right? You got to take that at face value. I'm just being real. Somebody show you the sign of being funny, take that at face value. I'm just being real. Let me see. They messing with my chat. Yeah, they messing with my chat, man. They messing with my chat. Yeah, they messing with my live and my chat. Yes, they are. Messing with my... Yeah. Yeah, they messing with the live in the chat, man. Always something, man. Always. Hold up, y'all. They messing with the live in the chat, y'all. They messing with the live in the chat. Yeah. Yeah, they hating on the live in the chat, man. Damn. Hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button, man. Ah, man. They hating on the live in the chat. They hating on the live in the chat. Hey, yo, y'all, they hating on the live in the chat, man. Facts. Yeah. If you haven't already subscribed to the channel, hit that subscribe button, man. Hit that like button. They hating on the live in the... All right, y'all. Yeah, they hating on the live in the chat. It's all good, man. I got it back. You know what I'm saying? It was messed up on my end. That's the crazy thing. I couldn't see it. I can't see it. You know what I mean? On some real stuff, man. I'm just being real though. We back. Y'all know we back. Smash that like button, you in the building, right? Hit that subscribe button, right? We just gotta be real. I'm gonna let you into my world to destroy me. This is right here is something that you gotta pay attention to with all people, man. I'm just being real. And you know, when somebody feel like they want to be a part of you and they want to rock with you, right? They come humble, respectful, and they show you that they want to rock with you. It's like, yo, I want to get a job, or can you help me out, and all that, right? When you embrace them, right? Just being real now. When you embrace them and you bring them next to you, right? If they don't see eye to eye, or you tell them no about something, because there's a lot of jealous people in this world, right? They reveal themselves, and it's like a mission for them to try to destroy you. Straight up. It's like a mission for them to try to destroy you. This is what they want to do now on some real stuff. And then they feel like you should suffer consequences. Why should I suffer consequences for trying to help you? I should have never helped you. I should have never embraced you. I should have never surrounded myself around you, because on some real stuff, I was dealing with you because we was cool and I rocked with you, but I could have did that for somebody else as well. But I looked out for you because we got history, right? Now I'm regretting that I looked out for you. And I'm saying this with anybody. No specific person. It could be anybody, however they related to you. And what I noticed, right? People that are related to you by blood, they feel like you're obligated to allow them to screw you over. That right there, it puzzles me, but it definitely alerts me that you got to pay attention to the people that you related to. It's always somebody around you. The people that you might care about the most, the people that you might want to see win and you might want to help and you might love, those are the people. You can love somebody, right? I'm going to just be real now. You can love somebody but not want to deal with them. You can love somebody. Yo, I love you. I really love you. I care about you, but not want to deal with it. But there's people that say, oh, you don't want to deal with them. You don't love them. Nah, I love them, but I love my peace too. What should I do? Should I care about my peace after you, or should I care about my peace before you? This is where I'm at with it, man. But I know Fat Joe right now is looking like, damn, somebody around me. And it always happens heavy, I'm going to tell you, when you start losing immediate family. Straight up. When you lose immediate family, the people around you, you might be going through something, so you're not engaging with the people around you the same way. They don't understand that you dealing with something because you lost somebody immediate. You dealing with something because these are people that are the closest to you, and you need to get your scruples and shit back together. This is why I need some distance. I'm not reacting the same, but they don't care about that. It's only about what they want. And you can explain to them, yo, I'm going through something right now, right? They expect you to have a short time frame or even have a time frame when you should be able to respond to them. No, I don't got no time frame. I'll let you know when I feel better, when I get through this. My family member just died. I'm going through something, and I'll get back with you when I get it together. The expectation of people that you allow around you, straight up. But I'm going to tell you this, right? The less people that you have around you, I'm just being real now. The less people that you have around you, the less you got to worry about somebody having an expectation of you. I'd rather people in life, right, say things about me, right? Talk about me, right? Say whatever you want, negative, however you feel, right? But be over there instead of bringing you around me, right? And you trying to make sure that I suffer a consequence because you mad. And it's a lot of people like that, man. Straight up. It's a lot of people like that. We seeing, though, in the game of life right now, how many people are going through things because somebody they dealt with, somebody they was in a relationship with, somebody that they did business with, somebody that was around them. This is why they going through something. They would have never went through that if they didn't deal with the person, because there's nothing for us to go through. And I would rather you be upset at me, not caring about how you feel, than me trying to make you feel better, and then I'm upset at myself because you trying to destroy me. I'm just being real, man. Yeah. All the people that you embrace are the people you got to watch. But we don't really keep that in mind when meeting people, right? That's not something that we keep in mind. We don't think about that till after a problem occurs. Straight up. If you pay attention, right? When you going through something with somebody you know, what they say, man, I know everything about them. I know everything. They don't want to play with me. I know everything. I will destroy their whole life. I know everything. So why would I give you opportunity, right? What is the purpose now? Let's be mindful, right? What is the purpose for me to bring you around me, right? To give you the opportunity so that when you get mad, you can say you know everything about me and you can destroy me. And why? I'd rather be in my own zone. I'd rather say, yeah, you can talk about me over there. Cool. But I ain't got to bring you around me to do that. This is what we see what's going on in the world. Straight up. People, man. People in your presence can be your worst enemy. And this is a fact. Straight up. I've seen it over and over again. I've seen it over and over again. People that's in your presence, they could be your worst enemy. And on some real stuff, you can't be mad at nobody but yourself. You embrace them. Who else you gonna be mad at? You accepted them. What you gonna be mad at the person? Because the person said they'd never do this to you? Now you got to be mad at yourself for thinking that this person was different. Understand that people will cross you if you give them the opportunity. Straight up. I don't care how close you are with somebody. Still be leery of that person. Still keep that person at a distance. I don't care how much you know the person. Because if somebody feels like they are closer to you than anybody else, that's the person that's going to take that shot at you. And then you saying, damn, why? And all the people that tell you, I would never do you like that, those are the people you got to watch. Straight up. I'm going to just be real. All the people, man, that'll tell you, I would never do you like that, are the ones you got to watch. Very seldom will there be a discrepancy with somebody and they just go their way and you go your way. The human makeup is always leaving with destruction. We got to separate with destruction. That's the only way we got to separate. We can't just say, all right, I'm done with you. I ain't got no rap. Now, that's the person that I am, right? If I don't see eye to eye with somebody and I don't agree with them, I don't like them, don't like something they done, I just don't talk to them no more. I just ain't got no rap. There's nothing for us to talk about. But everybody ain't like that, man. Everybody's not like that. You know, since social media came out, right? That's the first thing people want to go to when they got beef with you. Soon as they beef, it could be your blood, your first cousin, sister, brother, whoever. The first thing they want to do is go to social media. They need validation for why they mad at you. You like, damn, I thought this was my family. Huh? I thought we was, you really going out there talking about me like this? We can never be cool again. That's the type of person I am. If you a family member and you go to social media and talk about me, there is no being cool again. There is no reconciling our relationship because you said how you really feel. And you know, some people will be like, yo, oh man, I was just upset and I ain't mean it. I'm the type of person that'll never answer the phone again. You know, I never answer the phone because I know your character now. And if you steal from the store one time, you're going to steal again. That's just how it go. You got to wait. If somebody does something to you and you forgive them, they will do it again because you forgave them. Straight up. Once you become an adult, you have a conscious mind to understand what you're doing, what's right and what's wrong. There's some people that do certain things to you, right? Knowing that you might forgive them. And they'll do it again because they know you're going to forgive them again. Should you take that risk? If you haven't already subscribed to the channel, man, hit that subscribe button. Hit that like button too. And share this video. Should you take that risk though? Nah. Hell no. And I think, right, in your younger days, you're going to experience that because you haven't mentally developed to understand it. But if you're older and you're still allowing people to do that to you, you goofy. I'm just being real. When you younger, it's going to happen. Yes, because you don't understand. But if you're older and people still doing that to you, you real gullible. They going to keep doing it to you. Nah. It's okay to stand your ground and stand on business about the way you feel. It's okay. It's cool now. You feel some type of way about something that somebody is doing, being involved with you. It's okay to tell them, yo, I ain't feeling that and I don't rock with that. Some people be allowing things to go on that they see somebody doing to somebody else, but they hang around them and then they act like it wouldn't happen to them until it happened to them. If you see somebody do something to somebody else that they rock with, they'll do it to you too. And this is a fact. They just didn't get to doing it to you yet. That's all. You know how some people will be like, man, shit, they'd never do that to me. We got a good relationship. They had a good relationship too. So when it's your turn for them to do it to you, they gonna make sure they do it worse than they did it to the other person, because this is their personality. You gotta observe people that you be around and see how they treat others. If they had a relationship with this person before you, and I'm just keeping it a bean, right? And they talk about this person like a dog. You see, they go all the way in, hold no punches, real disrespectful now. They'd be that same way to you. You ain't no different. They just haven't got to you yet. Yeah. The game, man. Yeah. Like, I just see it's a lot of funny people, man, in the world, man. Straight up. I'm just being real now. It's a lot of funny people in the world, man. And you got to protect your personal space at all costs. Just being real. Your personal space is major. You know what I mean? And for real, right? Just because you protect your personal space don't mean you ain't got love for somebody. People will be like, yo, man, you ain't text me back, or you ain't answer the phone. That don't mean that somebody don't got love for you. It's their personal space. Your personal space is important. See, one thing that I had to learn with life for me, right? I got to be mindful when I speak to people, right? It's certain times that I don't need to speak. And you got to know yourself. It's certain times for me when I don't need to speak because I might not come off the right way, right? And then now I might create the friction because I really didn't want to talk, or I really didn't want to hear what you had to say. It's like, it's certain things in life of protecting your peace and understanding how to protect your peace. Not worrying about how somebody else feels about how you move daily. People be worried about how somebody else feel about how they move. Now that's you moving. That ain't them. You the one that got to deal with the movement. And this is real rap. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button, man. Hit that subscribe button. Hit that like button for me too. Smash the like button. Yeah. No matter who it is, man. For real. No matter who it is. Your peace is priceless, man. Yeah. It took me a long time in life to understand these things, and I'm going to be real. From a whole bunch of experiences, it took me a long time, man. But I'm glad that I was able to find it and understand it. Don't ever worry about what nobody think about you personally. Because there's a lot of people that want to please other people how they view them. Don't worry about how nobody view you. So what? People gonna have their opinion. One minute they might like you. The next minute they might not like you. This happens. One minute you might be the best person in the world. Next minute you might be the worst person in the world. Don't worry about that, man. Straight up. Always do you. For real. Always. Always do you. Yeah. And don't do you for them. You can have love, right, for people, but you better have love for yourself. If you put people before you, you're in trouble, right? Don't say y'all ain't never heard that, right? Because I'm going to keep it a bean. If you put people before you, you're in trouble. And I don't care what it is. Make no exceptions. Because if you're not functioning correctly, you can't do anything. And this is how I look at it, right? If you're not functioning correctly, you can't do anything. There's a lot of people telling me in life, you should put this first, you should put that first, and this first, and that. I'm not putting nothing before me. Because if I'm not level-headed, how am I going to deal with anything? I got to ground myself and then do other things. Yeah. Because there's a lot of people that go to church every Sunday, but they still ain't level. You can go to church every Sunday and still be off balance. Balance yourself. Know what's going on with you. I'm just being real, man. Straight up. If you haven't already subscribed to the channel, hit that subscribe button, man. Hit that like button and share this video. I appreciate all of y'all that rock with me, man. Everybody that say they riding, they ain't riding, man. So a lot of people don't know how to ride right. I tell a joker quick, man, you ain't riding right. You don't know how to ride right. People tell you, I'm riding. Nah. You don't know how to ride right, man. Hell no. You perping. You perping. Yeah. You got all the signs that you ain't right. I see it. Something ain't right. Nah. I ain't going for it. Yeah. But that shit get me, though, with the people that come around you, that you bring around, that turn on you, man. That shit is crazy. That shit is crazy. And this is how I know other people really haven't experienced these type of situations, when they vouch for somebody that came around you and turned on you. I don't care what they saying the person did. I don't care. Why did you come around a person to turn on them? Nah, if you ain't agreeing with them, just get away from them. That's it. You don't agree with them, leave them alone. Go your way. But damn, you come around them to turn on them and act like they was obligated, that they had to deal with you. Nah, nigga. Shit. Yeah. The worst kind of people, y'all. I'ma just be real. I ain't even gonna hold you. If you haven't already subscribed to the channel, hit that subscribe button for me. Hit that like button and share this video. Yeah. Life is short though, I tell you that. You know what I mean? It's real short. For time be moving. You know, when you're younger, right? And I'm talking about young. Time move by slow. You get older, that shit get to rolling. What? Before you know it. You know what I'm saying? Take care of yourself too. It's important. You know, take care of yourself, man. Don't give up on yourself. You can get out here trying to help everybody, you know, be the savior for everybody and forget about yourself. Don't do that now. You can try to save everybody and forget about yourself. Nah, hold up. Let me sit back. Let me see what's going on. Let me take some time out for me. If you feel something ain't right within, attack that, man. Get that right. Because it's people that'll feel something that's really not right within, and they'll keep going on like it's just going to get better by itself. No, it's not going to get better by itself. Straight up. It's power in prayer, right? But just be real. It's power in prayer, but you still got to make an effort. You pray about something, but you still got to make an effort towards it. You know, because it's people that pray and expect it just to get better. You still got to make an effort as well. I'm going to just be real. Yeah. It's power in prayer, man. You know, I'm just mindful of a lot of things because I've seen a lot of things dealing with people. And I understand that, you know, people will try to destroy you, man. So when I see the situation where it's always these people going at everybody, it makes me really look at the things how I know it is. You know, I see it. You know, as we grow, man, my personal space is important. I don't need nobody turning on me. Hold up. I think about that shit. I done had enough people already turn on me. You know, they can't call me now. Motherfucker, I'm not answering the phone. I don't give a fuck who it is. I ain't got no rap. Straight up. You lucky I ain't flipped the fuck out. Straight up. That's where I be at with it. You know, but I'm mindful of those things, right? But on some real shit, I gotta understand how to handle myself too, you know, because I'm human, you know. I might be ready to snap at times in my life in the past, but understanding that now is what keep me in line. Hold on. I know these things that trigger me, right? So don't allow them to trigger you, nigga. They'll get you off balance. And all they gonna do is say I was wrong. I'd rather you talk about me and say all you want about me, right? But I don't allow you to get me left. You know what I'm saying? Straight up. Hats off was popping. Okay, we ain't seen you in a minute. Hats off. What's popping? Yeah. Too much blue chicken. You know, I appreciate all y'all. Facts. D Twins. Yo, run the table. Kia. Yeah. You know, I appreciate all y'all, man. Facts. If you haven't already subscribed to the channel, hit that subscribe button, man. If you would like to become a member, become a member. It's only $3.99. Make sure y'all smash the like button, though. You know what I mean? Hit that subscribe button, too. All that good stuff. Yeah. But watch the people around you, man. Straight up. I'm sure Fat Joe's saying to himself right now, damn, I took this nigga on the road with me, right? I had him on the road with me. He was my hype man. And look how you repay me. But one thing that I think about, right, is when the people say, oh man, he knows everything about Joe, and Joe did this and Joe did that. My mind go to say, why did Joe even bring him around? Joe should have never brought him around. I can send myself to jail. I can send myself to a civil case. Why do I got to bring you around me to get a civil case or go to jail? For what? What's the purpose? I bring you around me to send me to jail or get me involved in a civil suit? For what? So the people can say, I gave back and I helped my people and I grew up with and I'm taking care of this, and I could do that at a distance. Nah, fuck all that trying to party and, you know, nah. I'm kind of glad on some real shit, right, that I did a lot of things in my younger days because I don't yearn those kind of things as I got older. Straight up, I don't yearn them things, man. It's a lot of people that didn't get to experience certain things and they be older doing shit and they get them every time. You know, we see Diddy, right, going through it, right? We know he was a dirtbag. Yeah, he was a dirtbag. Dirtball. But damn, he deserves a fair due process. Facts. All the people that was around him, that he dealt with. Bingo. Man, he should have just been in the crib with baby oil by his damn self, watching porn. He got out of control. He got out of control, man. He should have just sat in the crib with baby oil bottles and watched porn. It would have worked out better. Straight up. Make sure y'all hit that subscribe button too. Hit that like button. You know, I think it was a lot of participation that was going on, right? And they all turned on him, man. Everybody. Yeah. Everybody turned coat on the board, man. You don't know what's in your path ahead of you, though. I tell you that. You don't know what's in your path. You literally don't know what's in your path ahead of you. I'ma just be real. Nobody knows what's in the path ahead of them. Nobody. It's always a surprise. You gotta deal with it when it get there. Straight up. You gotta deal with it when it get there. But can you deal with it? Huh? Being mindful. I think the less people that you keep around you, the less problems you have too. Straight up. The less people you keep around you, the less problems you have. I'm just being real. The less people that you keep around you, the less problems you have. You got the most problems when you're embracing everybody. You know what I mean? When you want to be a social butterfly, you know, that's what they call it. You know that social butterfly? Yeah. You got the most problem. And I noticed that those people that are always out mingling and, you know, meeting new people and in the middle of certain things, they got the most problems. You talk to them people, they say, this person don't like me and this person stole from me and this person did this, because people got a motive when they deal with you. It's a motive. Damn right. So if you understand that, you're going to watch people a little different. You're going to see it for what it is. But if you don't understand it, you'll learn. And maybe you got to learn the hard way. Maybe you got to learn the hard way. Because I understand you can't tell somebody, right, your experience and they just take it and understand it. That shit don't work like that at all. You can tell somebody what you went through and why they gotta go do it too. It's like, damn, didn't I tell you what happened? Oh, no, I didn't think it was gonna happen to me though. I told you though. You wanted to have that foul experience that I had, and I'm telling you about this foul experience that I had? Oh man, you know, I thought this was different. How could you think it was different when I told you this is the experience and this is what's happening? Huh? Real shit though. Smash that like button, you hear me? Hit that subscribe button. Straight up. I ain't even gonna lie. Real rap. Straight up. Everybody ain't who they say they are. It's a lot of people that they say they solid and they ain't solid. Just being real. No cap. Hey, yo, did y'all hear about the mom that put the babies in the oven, man? Did y'all hear about that shit? The mom that put the babies in the oven, man. That is crazy. I just seen that, man. Let y'all hear that shit.
A mother from Georgia intentionally killed her 2 toddlers, put them in the oven, and opened it for 45 minutes. When their father, Jameel Penn, returned home, he smelled the smell of grilled meat and thought it was his wife cooking. When he walked into the kitchen, he realized that something terrible had happened. His 2 children are in the oven. By the time he rescued them, it was already too late. Jameel trembled and dialed 911 to report the incident. The police arrived at the scene and immediately arrested their mother, 24-year-old Lamora Williams. Even more heartbreaking is that investigators are no longer able to identify 2 childs. Lamora told the police that she doesn't know who killed her child. Then she blamed her cousin for the crime. And finally, she said it was her sister who killed the children. She is uncertain and provided false information. Lamora is charged with 2 counts of murder. But in court, Lamora's sister claimed that Lamora had suffered from serious mental health problems since childhood. She even tried to end her own life. After psychological evaluation, it was confirmed that Lamora William has cognitive impairment. The final judge sentenced her to 5 years in prison. Do you think this is a fair judgment?
And she only got 5 years? God damn. She put the kids in the oven? Man, that's deep, man. Like, now that's some other shit. That's some other shit, man. Ain't no way in hell. You know what I mean? Ain't no way in hell, man. And she only got 5 years. Straight up. Mel G, you gotta go where you hit the subscribe button. Go where you hit the subscribe button, it'll pop up. That's deep, man. Like, I can't even get no excuse for that. I'ma just be real. You putting the kids in the oven, I can't even get no excuse for that. Ain't no excuse for that. You ain't no excuse. I don't care what she was going through. You know what I mean? Hell no. You don't get no pass for that. And they only gave her 5 years. Let me see. Hold up. Yeah. Hold up. Let me see. Hold up. Somebody said that wrong. I know she got more than 5 years. Hold up. Man, I know she got more than 5 years. It says she got life without parole plus 35. Hold up. Yeah, I know she got more than motherfucking 5 years. Hold up. Yeah. Let me see. I want to see if I put that in there right. I know she got more than 5 years though. That was deep. Let me see if I got the right lady here. Hold up.
A mother from Georgia intentionally killed her two toddlers, put them in the oven, and opened it for 45 minutes. When their father, Jamil Penn, returned home, he smelled the smell of grilled meat and thought it was his wife cooking. When he walked into the kitchen, he realized that something terrible had happened. His two children are in the oven. By the time he rescued them, it was already too late. Jamil trembled and dialed 911 to report the incident. The police arrived at the scene and immediately arrested their mother, 24-year-old Lamora Williams. Even more heartbreak.
Oh yeah, she got more than that. I don't that right there. Yeah, she got more than that. Yeah, she got way more than that. Yeah, I don't know why they said 5 years. She got Lamora Williams was sentenced to life without parole plus 35 years after being convicted on 14 charges, including murder of her two sons. Yeah, she tweaked out. That was some other shit. Yeah, that was some other shit. You know what I mean? He said everyone is partially to blame, especially if they knew she had mental illness. Why let her have the babies, let alone even leave them alone with her? She might have been playing like she was all right. You know, it's them type of bros that be playing like they all right. But the whole time, she half special. Straight up. She might have been like, yo, I ain't let nobody take my babies. You know, they got them joints. You not taking my baby from me, and shit get crazy. Hit that subscribe button too, man. Hit that like button. That's some ill shit though. You know? Yeah. It's some crazies out there, man. Some crazies out there for real. I ain't even gonna hold you. It's some crazy, man. What they gonna do with Diddy, man? What they gonna do with Diddy is Diddy gonna spank this thing or what? Diddy might get him, man. I ain't gonna lie. Yeah. Diddy might get him. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't think he was gonna get him until I see they like don't want the jury instructions to say anything about that arson and the kidnapping and You know, the S trafficking. Hold up. Diddy might get him. Diddy might get him. He might get him. And you know, it's some people, they hot. They hot like he did something to them. They hot. We know Tisha Tales and what's her name? Nancy Grace. They gonna fall apart. You know. But I don't know why they gonna be that hot. They didn't got a bag off them, especially Tisha Tales. Tisha Tales, she done made a hell of a bag off of Diddy. I don't know why she gonna be hot. Think she acting. You know what I mean? She acting straight up. You said they may get him for the pills. He got caught with some pills too. Yeah, Nancy Grace definitely a hater. You know what I mean? They hot though. They hot like he did something to them. I'll be like, damn. But I'll be saying, man, if you haven't been through the process, the judicial system, you don't understand that them people don't play fair. Like you gotta have experienced the system, man. Cause all right, we can all say the man guilty, right? We can say that. Oh, he guilty, but you don't think he deserved a fair due process. And the ones that say he don't, if your ass was in the situation, you want them people to give you a fair due process. You know, if you got picked and you was it, motherfucker, tag you're it, you want a fair due process. You ain't gonna want it just to, you know what I mean? You ain't gonna want it just to, you know, let them run over you. Yeah. I ain't gonna lie, man. He might spank it though. Yeah. The jury probably feeling some type way. Like, yo, man, y'all hiding stuff. Y'all over here doing some fishy shit. You know, Mel G, you got to go to where it says subscribe at and hit the subscribe button. Where it says subscribe and it say plus. Go up there, go back to the beginning of the cover page and hit where it says subscribe plus and it's going to pop up. Yeah, it'll pop right up. He said, Diddy ain't the only one having freak offs. Them folks been doing that for years. But they make it seem like he the only one. They literally make it seem like Diddy was the only one. Nobody else is doing freak offs. Man, they all doing each other. All of them. They going to parties. They getting lit. They doing each other like it ain't no tomorrow, man. Straight up. You know what I mean? They doing each other like it ain't no tomorrow, man. For real. Make sure y'all hit that subscribe button. Hit that like button. They doing each other like it ain't no tomorrow. Yeah. And I think everybody with it until something don't go their way. Everybody's with it. You go around messing with them people with that money, you know damn well you got to get naked. Stop. Stop playing. You around there messing with them people with the money, you got to get naked. They want you to take everything off. This why, hey, fellas, you start getting some paper, practice abstinence. Fuck it. Just say, fuck it. Practice abstinence. Don't worry about no coochie. You know, I think it's a trap. It's a trap. Soon as you get some money, you want to chase that nookie. You ready to splurge and spend some money on that nookie. The next thing you know, they come around the corner, bust you across your damn head, and you got a case. Straight up. Yeah. Let me see. You gotta hit it right there though, Mel G. Where it say subscribe that. Let me see. Where it say subscribe, you gotta hit it to subscribe. Where it says subscribe, and if it got a plus next to it, hit that. Let me see. Hold on. Let me make sure. There. Hold on. Yeah, Mel G. Where it say subscribe that, go to the front cover page, right? Where it says subscribe, and then it got a plus sign next to it. Touch the subscribe with the plus sign, and it'll pop up. Yeah. You ain't got no plus sign. Shit. I see one on here. You might got to go all the way out, though. Go all the way out of the live. Go all the way out the live. And then go to the cover page. And you should see a plus sign with it. Where it says subscribe that. Yeah. Try that. You can do it on the phone, but you got to just go all the way out of the live. You can't do it while you in the live. Go all the way out the live. Yeah. Unless it's, because I use the Androids. You know what I mean? Yeah, I don't use iPhone, man. Them iPhones, man, they too much. Get an iPhone, they always something, man. I ain't messing with them iPhones, man. Straight up. Yeah, too much. You said they gotta go out and come back. Yeah, I ain't messing with them iPhones, man. Diddy got everybody against him. I tell you that. But hey, Blue Chicken, he ain't gonna forget though. When he get out, oh man, he ain't gonna forget. He ain't gonna forget all the people that turned they back on him. That nigga ain't forgetting that, man. Straight up. Yeah, he ain't forgetting that. All the people that turned their back on him. Straight up. Yeah. Straight up. You gotta go out. Yeah. When you go all the way out the live, you come back. You gotta go all the way out the live and come back. And they getting out of control with this AI too, man. Straight up. They getting out of control with this AI, man. I ain't gonna lie. He said, I would especially if you was all especially Jay. Oh yeah. See, I'm the type of person, I'm gonna be real. If you was like that when I was in a situation, I'm not forgetting. But some of these people, they just go back and deal with the people like ain't nothing never happened. I ain't like that. I'm holding on you for life. I can't forget about this shit. You know what I mean? I can't forget. Yeah. I can't forget about it. Yeah, that AI shit crazy. They showing AI on the phone, look like real people doing shit. I'm like, hold up. It's AI getting out of control, man. That shit getting out of control. Big facts. Yeah, that shit getting out of control, man. Yeah. I hit the gym today. Did y'all work out today, man? Did y'all work out today? I hit the gym today. I got swole now. I did shoulders, baby. Got in. Y'all hit the gym, exercise. If you didn't hit the gym, did you do some exercises in the house? You know what I'm saying? Hit some squats, hit some sit-ups. You know what I mean? If you can hit some push-ups, hit some push-ups. You know, make sure you stretch too. The older you get, you gotta stretch. I'm telling you, shit will start locking up. You don't want shit to lock up. I'll tell you that now. The older you get, start stretching, man. Make a routine out of it. You know what I'm saying? A couple times a week. Okay, did the treadmill too much? That's what I'm talking about. Straight up. You said it's starting to make you think stuff not real. A lot of this stuff is foo-fafi. A lot of it, you know. I'm going to be real. Y'all know y'all my folks, man. A lot of the stuff we think real ain't. I'm telling you. A lot of the stuff we be thinking real, it ain't real. It's foo-fafi. Yeah. Straight up. Yeah. You know, I ain't even going to go deep into it today. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't want nobody to be like, man, Deezy, you tripping. I ain't even going to do it today. You know what I'm saying? But a lot of the stuff, it ain't real, man. Nah, it ain't real. You think it's real because you might see it, but it ain't real. Straight up. Josh and Star Kitty. What's popping? Yeah, you know what I mean? What's popping? Yeah. You know, I ain't gonna get into it though. You know, cause I tell you, I'm like, yo, Deezy, you tripping, man. Come on, man. Straight up. Cause I think they put a lot of this shit in front of us that be foo-fafi, made up, you know, keep you brainwashed. You know what I mean? A lot of this shit, man. Yeah. You know, they want to keep you on a damn hamster wheel in life. Straight up. They want to keep you on a hamster wheel. All this shit that they keep putting in front of us, right? New phones. They call you all the time trying to give you funding. They want to keep you on a hamster wheel. All the new material things that keep coming out every day. How are you supposed to save some money? Straight up. How can you save some money when they constantly come out with new things that get you excited and you got to go spend your money on it? Yeah. Straight up. The iPhone thing, they got the people that like iPhones in the chokehold. They come out with a new one every 3 months. 9 months into your phone, 6 months in, you got to get a new one. They keep you on a damn hamster wheel. How you supposed to get off the damn hamster wheel when they keep coming up with new shit before you even pay your old shit off? That's the crazy thing. And you know, motherfucker want to get the new iPhone. Motherfucker want to be down. Make sure you hit that like button too. Hit that subscribe button. They got to be a part of the new shit. Man, I told myself, man, it's a lot of things, you know, that you got to stop chasing. You know what I mean? Straight up. I think discipline is major, man. You gotta have a hell of a discipline game for yourself in order to get ahead, man. Discipline is major. You know, a lot of people don't got no discipline, man. You know, discipline is major. You know, motherfucker be thinking that I'm going to wing it. Nah, you got to structure that discipline. I ain't doing this. I ain't going here. I'm not spending no money on this. And I'm not doing this. I don't care. No matter what I see another nigga doing. Discipline is major. You ain't got no discipline, you ain't gonna never have nothing, man. Straight up. Yeah. Yeah. I be watching jokers, man. I just be like, okay. Yup. Yeah. Okay. Yup. Yup. That's what you gonna do? All right. Yup. I'm cool. Shit. Straight up. I ain't doing it. You can do it. I ain't got to do it. Shit. Discipline, though, man. Discipline. Straight up. Yeah. If you ain't got no discipline, you better find some. You know what I mean? And stop making people, have to force you to do the right thing and, to have discipline. Nah, you got to do that yourself. Yeah, I mean, because some people like, well, why you ain't tell me? Man, why didn't you try to figure that out, knowing you shouldn't have spent that damn money? Huh? Shit. The motherfuckers that give up $1,200 to go sit on Chris Brown's lap. Hold on, you ready to go sit on Chris Brown's lap? Hold up. The rent due. Fuck is you doing? You don't care about the rent? Nah, we're going to see Chris Brown. Fucking crazy. He said, man, the iPhone ain't disciplined. I like my phone, man. Man, throw the iPhone on the nearest roof, man. Straight up, go get you an Android. I want you to go outside, right? And throw it on the roof, man. Go get you an Android. Androids is the truth. Straight up. People only get the iPhone because they can FaceTime. You can FaceTime on the Android too. I'm going to just be real. Get you an Android. You can FaceTime. Download the app. And you can FaceTime. Get rid of that damn iPhone, man. Straight up. Think it's complicated to work. Well, Android's so simple. I get on the Android, that motherfucker work good. I don't know what the hype is about it. You know what I'm saying? Throw it on the roof. Shit. Straight up, throw it on the roof. Man, 607 Oak did right. Shit. He was outnumbered. 607 Oak was outnumbered. That nigga did right. Sit your ass still and don't never go back. Straight up. Sit your ass still and don't never go back to no jumper ever again. I don't care what nobody say. Don't ever go back to no jumper ever again. Shit. He had a hell of a lot of discipline because he knew that was his ass. You know what I mean? I would never go back. Shit. Life on the line. You know what I mean? Especially, dude said he making 30 bands a month, right? Making 30,000 a month. Nigga, I'm living life. Fuck am I going back up here messing with you peons, man? Shit. For what? But if you pay attention to that, see how Adam titled the clips? Come on now. And what I start thinking, right? Adam is scared of 4 extras. Everybody talk that tough guy shit, right? Whack 100 and Adam, they scared of 4 extra. So, Adam put the clip out and titled it as if, 4 extras did what he did. He threatened to knock off 607 on. And Adam put the content out and titled it that way. Straight up. All Adam want is views. 4Xers was talking crazy to him. Yo, 4Xers was talking filthy. I said, oh, shit had me hot. I ain't gonna lie. That shit had me hot. I said, God damn. Fuck going on, man? You done put 607 Oak in the pickle. He done put him in the pickle now. And then tell him he gonna knock him out. Tell him he gonna off him. And he's sitting in the pickle talking about, man, I love you, brother. I know it's funny when we, you know what I'm saying, talk about, but I know he was shook in that situation. Because you outnumbered. Straight up. You outnumbered, man. 4Xers scared of King Pill. Somebody that's on that energy. Straight up. And you got to get in the ring. Somebody that's on that energy, right? And you can't bring 50 jokers in the ring. You can't bring 50 of them in there. You got to get in the ring and rumble yourself. Straight up. 4Xers don't want to do that. He might mess around and get beat up by King Pill, and all that tough shit gonna go out the window. So he'd rather take an ass whooping for somebody that's a celebrity. He don't want to take an ass whooping from somebody like King Pill, and then, you know, his reputation looking crazy. Straight up. Straight up. You see how long it took you to figure that out, though, Mel G? That's why the iPhone take too long. You had an Android, it went straight to it. Boop. It's like, okay, appreciate you getting that membership, Mel G. But that's that iPhone. If you had an Android, you would have been able to get the membership like this. Boop. It'd been right there. iPhone want to take you through a whole bunch of stuff to do stuff. Why I got to go through a maze and fight with my phone to do stuff? I ain't feeling that. Why do I gotta fight with my phone to go get something done? I'm getting pissed off. I want to call Apple. I'll be ready to call Apple. Straight up. You know what I mean? Straight up. Make sure y'all hit that subscribe button too. Hit that like button. You know what I mean? Yeah. Okay, Mel G in the building. Appreciate that membership. If y'all haven't subscribed yet, man, hit that subscribe button. Facts. Hats off. He said, facts. Hot. You got to kick ass in the alley by yourself. Okay. Mel G. Let me see here. Your thing ain't turned green yet. But you in there though. Yeah. Your thing ain't turned green, but you in there. Yeah, man. Make sure y'all hit that subscribe button too. Yeah, your thing ain't turned green yet. Yeah, you still off brand. Trading day. Yeah, I seen that. We're going to talk about that in a little bit. You know, when I come back on the live, we're going to talk about that. You know, that's when we get on the live in the stew. When we get in the stew, you know what I'm saying? Right now, you know what I mean? We at the table. You know what I'm saying? When we get in the stew, we're going to talk about that, man. Definitely. Facts. You know what I mean? We at the table right now. So yeah, y'all know we getting in the stew about, you know, after we get off here. Give me a little hour. But, you know, I gotta hit these ones right here, because this shit here, it bring people from everywhere. You know what I mean? Straight up. When I go live like this, it bring people from everywhere. Definitely, you definitely going whack and 600. You know that. You know they foo-fafi, man. Whack trying to come up with this story for No Jumper because he heard Sharice talking about him bringing the watch back and shit. He made it his business to go on live and talk about. We're going to talk about that. There ain't nobody going for that shit. Him and 600. Certified liars, man. Yeah. You seen the officers, they was sitting there trying to run a false narrative. Straight up. The officers sitting there trying to run a false narrative. 600 make it seem like, he got rentals too, and these niggas like they got all this shit going on, and all right, we gonna see. We gonna see. Cause in the next couple of years, they gonna be over the way somewhere. Whack Ray crash out on him. Whack Ray crash out himself. Can't trust them niggas, man. Straight up. I don't trust them niggas at all. Said get you in the after party. Yo. Man, hit that subscribe button, man. Hit that like button too. Hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, man. Yeah, man. We get to chop it up. Good dialogue though, man. Yeah. What's going on out there though, man? Let me know, man. Y'all know we gonna go on whacking 600. We going on them. Trust me. That's coming. Because they foo-fafi. Facts. But what's popping, man? What it do, what the business is? Okay.
Hi everyone, my
R.
name is
Kelly.
Jocelyn Savage. I'm 29 years old.
R. Kelly,
I'll be 30
bro.
next month. I just want to come out here shortly to let you guys know that I am not a victim. I've been with Robert for 10 years. He has been incarcerated for 6 years, and I have seen him every weekend for the past 6 years. Just 3 years ago, I proposed to Robert, and he said yes. And we are planning on getting married and having a family, and I'm very excited about that. But anyways, I just want to come out here and let you guys know to please do not believe the lies that my mother and father are coming out here saying about me and Robert. I am not held against my will. I am not a sex slave. I am not brainwashed or any of those crazy lies that were told on me. And I just want Robert to get the righteous justice that he deserves, because he deserves to be free. Enough is enough. I'm tired, and he's tired as well. So I just want you guys to continue to please pray for him. I'm praying for him. I believe that he will be out soon. Hi everyone, my name is Jocelyn Savage. I'm 29 years old, and I'll be 30 next month. We'll be out soon. I have hope, and just you guys, please just do not believe the lies, because enough is enough. It's been 6 years, and I'm just tired. I choose not to call my mother and father because I do not want to talk to them. I have a cell phone, and I choose not to call them. So I'm a grown woman, and if I decide not to call them, that's my choice. And it is what it is. So once again, I'm happy where I'm at. I'm in love, and I'm good. So thank you guys for listening. Have a great day. Bye.
We tried to reach out to Jocelyn when my father passed. We have to always reach out through his camp, Robert Sylvester's camp. In the same time that we had to reach out through his camp through my father, the same way we did, the same way this time from John Dylan's mother. No response whatsoever. It's time up for that. It's just time out for all that.
Joseph,
She needs to come.
Yeah, Joseph, we need to hear from you directly.
Absolutely.
We have always heard the third party information, and we were able to hear from her directly without what I call prison calls, where the calls are scripted and they are known to be scripted.
Everybody want to say she's grown. Let me hear from a grown woman. I want to hear from my daughter. That's what I want to hear from. I want to hear from no third party. I want to hear exactly from Jocelyn Savage. Period.
We would like to have a one-on-one discussion with you as a family.
Listen, Robert is locked up. All these enablers need to move aside. Jocelyn, I need to see you at that. We'll try to reach out to Jocelyn when my father passed.
Okay. R. Kelly's fiance, Jocelyn Savage, responds to her family's concerns. Crazy how he brainwashed them babies. I got 2 little girls. I swear I'm doing life in prison. He gonna see his maker. Man, I ain't doing no life in prison, Mel G. Shit. Hey, Mel G, I'm gonna keep it a bean with you, bro. You don't mean that. I'm telling you that right now. And I gotta keep it a bean with you, Mel G. You know, you my guy, right? You don't know what your kids gonna grow up to be, bro. I gotta keep it a bean. You don't know how they gonna act. You don't know what they gonna grow up to be. You don't know if they even gonna like you when they get older, bro. Straight up. Shit be crazy. I remember, you know, how I looked at things long ago, man. And you just don't know. People develop their own minds. You know, you can have, you know, good intentions, but people develop their own minds, man. Straight up. Shit be crazy. You don't know. Yeah, I mean, I just had some experiences in my life that just opened my eyes up to a lot of things that, you know, I thought I said I would never do. And you know what I'm saying? And it's just crazy, man, how life go. It's crazy. Yeah. You don't know what people be thinking, man. You don't know what somebody gonna grow up to be and how they gonna think. You don't know that shit, bro. You just don't know it. You can have good intentions, man. And it's just people respond to the things that they're attracted to and receptive to. And you don't know, though. That's the thing. You know, when kids go to school and shit like that, they be seeing other kids and they watching different things on TV and on this YouTube, shit like that. You don't know, man. You don't know. Yeah. They'll turn on you. You don't know. Motherfucker be telling you they love you, then they end up turning on you. And it's like on some real stuff, like 90, I'm going to say 98. This is, you know, how I see it. 98% of kids, when they get older, they'll put their parents in a nursing home, man. This is how I see it. I'm going to just keep it a bean. 98. Now, I agree with that. Mel G, I agree with that. 98% of the time, when the kids grow up, man, they'll put you in a nursing home. You done took care of the kids for however long, and they'll put you in a nursing home, man. Straight up. That's what's ill. And they tell you they got shit to do. These are the things that, you know, nobody thinks about until they can't do nothing about it. No, these are the things that ain't talked about. It's like, damn, the parent look out for you and take care of you for years. And then you tell the parent, I got something to do. Now I got to put you in a nursing home. I can't do nothing for you. I got my own life to worry about. Yeah. Yeah, man. Shh. Man, you just never know, man. You never know, man. You never know. You never know, man. You know, we got expectations. You know, we look at things a certain way because we're taught to look at them and, you know, the feeling emotional. But I ain't gonna lie. I'm not dying or going to jail for nobody. Straight up. I ain't gonna lie. Shit. I'm gonna just keep it real now. I'm not dying or going to jail for nobody. And you know, when I hear people say that, right, I say to myself, that's because you never went to jail or you never died. So you're going to say that, right? But if you went to jail for your child and your child put you in jail or something, you be looking at it different. Like, hold up, man. What the fuck going on, man? On some real shit. I'm just keeping it real, though. Like, big facts. Big facts. Hold up. Let me see. Hold on. My thing acting crazy again. Hold on. If you haven't already subscribed, hit the. Y'all know my shit acting crazy. Hold up. Yeah, I mean, hold up. You said I'm maturing though, but I definitely hear you though, bro. I try to stay away from most people, places, and environments. Nah, you right. I just ain't there though. Seed planted. I'm a water it. Hey yo, just like big facts, man. Yeah, big facts. Like you know, just be mindful. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm gonna be real, right? And I gotta keep this a beam. Like y'all know I like to keep it 1,000 out, right? If you snap out, right, to protect your child, you know your child gonna tell on you, right? I just gotta tell you this. If somebody does something to your child, right, and you go over there and knock their head off, the child gonna tell on you. Straight up. I gotta keep it a beam, man. This is crazy, but it's true. You know, they gonna tell, man. It is just messed up that it's like that, man. But it's the truth, man. It's the truth. You can have good intentions, right? And you want to make sure that you represent, you know what I mean? Yo, this is my child. What? I ain't playing, right? I'm going to do this, and then you go in, right? Don't knock them off. Don't do that. Don't pull that strap out and blow that motherfucker and somebody check out. Oh my God. Your child gonna be on the stand. Straight up. You went over there to go to war for your child. They're gonna be on the stand, man. And it's messed up, right? But it's true, man. Damn. You trying to protect the situation, trying to hold it down, right? Now, they done got you out the way. I had to understand for myself, you know, from experience. If they call me about some shit like that, I ain't getting involved in nothing. Shit. Man, I spent the week in jail. Shit. I spent the week in jail. Don't call me. Hell no. Cost me $9,000 to get out. I spent a week in jail, and it cost me $9,000 to get out. Don't call me. I don't give a fuck what's going on. I don't care. But it take experience. You know? Like, I ain't dealing with a lot of shit, man. Straight up. You said I bought a big house for the kids. The two oldest left last 6 months. Now we downsizing. Shit get crazy. Man, I'm just like, mindful. I tell anybody, you know what I mean, that, say like, yo, they gonna go all out for the kids. I'm gonna tell you, yo, sit back and think. Straight up. You know what I mean? I'm just say, sit back and think before you go all the way in. That's just, your boy want to keep it a bean. Always like, hold up. Nah, they gonna deal with it. And then if you go over there and whoop somebody's ass, right? Say you just go over there and whoop their ass because your daughter called you about something, right? She fuck around, end up back with the person. Now you dealing with whatever you dealing with, and they, you know what I'm saying? Man, I ain't getting in shit. You know what? My thing is, right? I ain't even gonna lie, right? I had to learn this from my grandma. Just keep it a bean. If they call you about something, say call 911. Straight up. If you get a call about your kid or something going on, and call 911. Did y'all call 911 first? Don't call 911 after I snap the fuck out and then I'm going to jail. Call 911 first. Straight up. This is where I'm at. You know what I'm saying? My sister was with a scumbag and she called the family cousin when we went work him over, put him, and we went back the next day to CK to check on her. This dummy let him back in and was nursing his wounds. Learned that day. Hey yo, blue chicken. Facts. What? I'm telling them, you call me with any problem, call 911. Straight up. Because after I snap, y'all calling 911. So why the hell am I getting involved with anything with anybody else and y'all call 911 after I get involved? No, call them first. Straight up. You know what I'm saying? The kids don't want a business that, damn. Like, real rap. Grandma told me that. I said, oh, yeah, that was a good one. I ain't gonna lie. Grandma told me that. I said, why the hell I couldn't have been thought of this? Anybody called me with an issue. And I remember in my younger days, right? It'd be family. Like, I'm gonna call my cousin. And I'm ready to go over there. I done went through for people and shit. Like, as I'm older now, I would never do this shit now that I experienced that. You know what I'm saying? As I experienced it, I'm like, hell no. Straight up. Nah, motherfucker, no. Call 911. Don't call me. Hell no. Call me after you call 911. Straight up. Let them deal with it. Because soon as I go through, motherfucker calling the police. And don't pull that biscuit out and blow something. Everybody gonna say you had the Roscoe. Straight up. Everybody. He had the Roscoe. Even the people that called you. Straight up. Because I want to tell you this, right? They're gonna hold them liable for calling you. So They gotta tell. They are gonna be held accountable for calling you. So they gotta tell. You know what I'm saying? My kids don't even want the successful business that create the pass down. They said I'm good. Couldn't believe it. Now I'm set up to give to charity. Ain't that something, man? You create something for them and they don't want nothing to do with it. You don't know what people are gonna grow up and think like, man. Straight up. You just don't know. Yeah. You don't know, man. It's like, man, I done seen so much shit. I'm numb to so much shit now. Make sure y'all hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, man. I done seen so much shit. I'm numb now, man. I ain't even gonna lie. I'm numb. I'm so numb to shit. Like, man, I'm like, man, I'm not. Yeah, nah. I gotta be mindful. You know, at one point in my life, motherfucker called me and shit. I'm ready to, oh, what? Hold up. Motherfucker, shit. I'm just blessed that I never got in a situation that went too far and I'm sitting up there for elbow. I'm blessed. Shit. Because there's people, plenty of them around the world that then got that phone call from a family member and jumped up, went to do something, and the family member told on them. Straight up. Don't come visit them. Don't write them. Don't send them no money. No nothing. Nigga, I ain't doing nothing for nobody. Shit. Hey, man, figure it out. Call 911. Straight up. He said, I swear I'm telling him call 911. Great game, dude. Facts. Grandma told me that. Shit. Grandma told me that. Because, you know, they'll call you and say some shit, right? And it'll be cringing. You're like, man, I got to do something. Man, I got to do. No. Man, hold up. Let me sit here and think. Call 911. Because soon as I go through and do something crazy, y'all calling 911 on me. Fuck all that. I ain't even going to hold you. Yeah, fuck all that. Call him now. Don't wait till I come there to call him. You know what I mean? Because you know a motherfucker do that quick. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So that's free game, Mel G. You know what I'm saying? I'm telling you. It'll save you a lot of trouble. At Deezy. And they had a nerve to get mad at you. I stay out of people's relationships. Facts. Facts. Yeah. I'm not getting in that shit. You know what I mean? No. I learned the hard way. Shit. I sat in for a whole week. Cost me $9,000 to get out that I didn't get back. Straight up. I didn't get a penny of the 9 bands back. And I sat in there for a week. I ain't even gonna hold you. I sat in there for a week and I told all the young boys that the girls was out there fucking. I ain't gonna lie. They was all sick at me. I sat in there for a week and told all the young boys that the girls was out there fucking. They looked at me like, man, stop that, man. I'm ready to get on the phone right now. Man, call her. She out there fucking. You think she don't like to get that coochie hit? Come on, man. You in here. Man, I only got a year. Oh, she supposed to wait for you? How old is she? 20 what? Man, she out there fucking, nigga. Nigga be mad at me. I had niggas hot all week. They tell me, man, come on, man. OG, man, send my girl out there fucking. She is. And she getting that thing hit from the back. You hear me? Nigga probably got the dog collar around her neck. Come on, man. Why you gonna say that? Man, because she like that thing hit, nigga. You ain't doing that shit. Straight up. I had them all sick. Fuck, yo, man, I gotta get on the phone right now, man. Yeah. How long you got? Oh, you got a year? Oh, yeah. Yeah. Damn right. Oh, you want her to keep this coochie on lock all year? You don't want nobody to touch this thing? You got in trouble? Shit. She got a friend to call now. I'm gonna tell you that right now. She got a friend. That's all I did all day for the whole week. I've been there for a week. I'm telling all the young boys, yeah, she fucking. Yup. They was hot at me. Man, stop that, man. Why you gonna say that, man? Hey, I love her though, man. Cuz, man, I'm telling you the truth. Stay the fuck out of here. Stay the fuck out of here. You know what I'm saying? And on some real shit, all the young boys was in there because their girls called the police on them. All of them. They all in there because the girl called the police. I'm like, yo, this is the fucking norm, huh? They call the police, get you locked up so they know where you can be at, right? They know where you at, and they do them till you come home. Then you do something else again, they send your ass back to jail. They know where you at. That's the fucking trend, man. Yo, this shit is ill. I've been there telling the young boys, yo, they out there fucking. She called them on you. What happened? Oh, yeah, she fucking. Damn right. Why would she? Man, my girl wouldn't do nothing like that. All right. Oh, you think so? What makes you so special? You ain't even got no money. I said, yo, a nigga like, and I like to try to be raw with him. I ain't even gonna lie. I like to be raw with him. I say, yo, a nigga like me, right? Pull up on him in that shit, nigga. Let's be real now. You locked up, nigga. I pull up in that shit and I'm talking that shit. You can't make her feel good, right? She know I'm a old head, right? She want to go out and have a good time. You was driving her car, nigga. What you think? You was riding around in her car. She see a nigga in that shit and he can do something. Oh, my man locked up. Straight up. I ain't even gonna lie. No cap. You said facts. The men do it too. The visit stops, calls accepted, stop the mails. Facts. That's facts. Straight up. You go in the can. Come on, man. Motherfucker gonna be out there doing something, man. Nobody life stop because you go to jail. You know what I'm saying? And you know, and I told him, right? I said, hey, yo, don't be pressing her about it, though. If your girl out there and you know she ain't answer the phone, don't get mad at her. Because then she might stop answering the phone altogether because you trying to press her. You know what I mean? Don't be questioning her about who she fucking and all that. Because she not going to tell you. But then now she going to be trying to hide shit from you because you trying to look for her. Straight up. So you got to understand. Let her go ahead and live life and be thankful that she's supporting you the way she is. You know what I mean? You know, jokers be, you know, ready to go left. Nah, man, I'm telling you, I'm going to snap. I'm coming right back. Yeah, nigga, you don't want that. Somebody else going to have that coochie. Straight up. And hitting it from the back. And she better not get a motherfucker like me. You going to be pissed. You going to be mad. You know what I mean? Straight up. You going to be mad. Nigga, shit. You going to be mad. You know what I mean? I want to try new shit. Let me see if my motherfucking tool bag still work. You hear me? Yeah. I want to pull up with the tool bag. You know what I'm saying? Before talking about, yo, this nigga crazy. I ain't playing, man. Facts. Make sure y'all hit that subscribe button too, man. Hit that like button. You know I appreciate all y'all. Facts. Yeah. Yeah, man. We gonna come back in about an hour, man. We gonna come back about an hour. About an hour. We gonna come back about an hour now. Hit that subscribe button. Hit that like button. Pound town. Leave it smoking. Yeah, leave that motherfucker smoking. Damn right. Next time you see her, she pregnant. You know it, blue chicken. Motherfucker done squared up the party. Straight up. You know a nigga out there, they don't want to pull out. Shit. That's the thing. They don't got no respect. Bust all in your boy. See, I would have had respect. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to do it to. You know what I'm saying? Straight up. I would have had respect. I don't want to bust all in. You know what I'm saying? Straight up. I don't need a motherfucker get pregnant. Hell no. Shit. You gotta have some respect, but these motherfuckers don't got no respect, man. Straight up. Now I'm saying to a certain extent, because I want to do all the disrespectful shit. I ain't gonna lie. I want to do all just because your boyfriend locked up. I want to do all the disrespectful shit. I ain't gonna lie. Y'all know I like to keep it raw on this joint, man. For real. No cap now. Just because he locked up, I want to do all the disrespectful shit. You know what I'm saying? I want to do shit that I know he not doing. Straight up. Just because he locked up. You know what I'm saying? I don't want you to forget this shit. You know what I'm saying? Motherfucker, it's a stain that don't go nowhere. And this nigga, I ain't never had a nigga do this. Straight up. You got some crazy broads out there, man. Damn right. They want you to tie them up, do all kinds of shit. Choke them, smack them, all kinds of shit, man. Real shit. Some crazy joints out there. Yeah. You don't know what you're getting into. I'm going to tell you that right now. She starts saying, man, he don't never do this. He don't do that. Man, he ain't never did this. You know what I'm saying? Ain't that some shit, though? Damn. It's life. You got her nailed to the cross. She talking about, this nigga ain't never did this to me. He ain't never did this. He ain't never did that. Damn. This what you been waiting on? Damn. God damn. Yeah. Straight up. Y'all know I'm old, man. You know what I'm saying? I done had some fun in my day. Straight up. I done had some fun, man. I ain't even gonna hold you. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button, though. Hit that subscribe button. Hit that like button. Share this video, man. I appreciate y'all. Yeah. We'll be back. Be back in about an hour, man. You know what I'm saying? Big facts. Yeah, we back in about an hour. Appreciate y'all, man. Stay locked in. We gonna go all the way in. Y'all know how we do. We got to discuss this shit. Whack and 600. They trying to think they can finagle the bagel. You know what I'm saying? They think they can finagle the bagel. Nah, nigga. Y'all niggas can't finagle the bagel. Hell no. Niggas is foo-fa-fee. Yeah. But I appreciate all y'all, man. Hit that subscribe button. Hit that like button. Share this video. Appreciate y'all. It's not about the setback. It's about the get back. Now, appreciate y'all, man. Stay locked in. Subscribe.